So there's 6 stages of grooming. The first one, finding the vulnerable target, church, and then the family, gaining the trust, filling a need. So it's pretty safe to say that churches across the country usually are pretty desperate for childcare workers, volunteers, and youth workers. Thankfully, you guys have been blessed. Very large church. Maybe that's not such a need here, but that's what they're looking for. They're looking to fill a need. So if they can put food on the table for a single mom, or they could pay a bill, whatever that case is, they're trying to fill that need. Then they start isolating the child or the teenager. They might take them, let's say there's a youth retreat. They might want to take that particular child to the youth retreat or take the child back home from the youth retreat. So you got to be careful with those things. After they start isolating the child, then they start desensitizing and sexualizing the child. What does that look like? Maybe they're aware of some abuse that has happened to that child in the past. They will actually relive that abuse with the child to further desensitize the child to that kind of abuse. They might put things on the television while they're isolated with the child that are very inappropriate, that children have no business watching, further desensitizing and sexualizing. Then they maintain control by continuing to fill that need. Can we advance? Thank you. I absolutely love this slide because if ECAP and all of us can equip ourselves, we can equip churches, we can equip parents and leaders, we can then in turn equip the children, and by doing so, they'll be able to see danger a mile away. And when we equip everybody in the congregation, it's not just the leaders that are looking for this abuse, it's everybody, and it's a lot easier to spot. So the targets we talked a lot about, sexual offenders will look for large groups of children, churches, schools, camps, things like that. One quote that I did want to read to you was from John Henry. He was a convicted sex offender. He said, "I showed those children affection and the attention that they thought they were not getting anywhere else. Almost without exception, every child I have molested was lonely and longing for attention. Their desire to be loved, their trust for adults, their normal sexual playfulness, and their inquisitive minds made them easy, perfect targets." So I challenge everybody here today. I can guarantee you that a child who is not craving an adult's attention will be a lot less likely to be targeted by predators. So if you have children in your life, make it a sacrifice to spend one-on-one time with them on a daily basis if possible.